Bruce Jenner is an amazing person for the athlete he was, the obstacles he overcame, the family he raised, and his self-ability to transform himself into the man he is today. Bruce Jenner has lived an extraordinary life. He was destined for greatness ever since the beginning. He was born in Mount Kisco, New York, into a family with very high standards to live up to. His father competed in the U.S. Army Olympics in 1945, winning the silver medal in the 100-yard dash. His grandfather competed in Boston marathons several times. Bruce told Ability magazine that by the time I turned 2, I'd already developed a big chest, wide shoulders, and boundless energy. As Bruce grew, he was confronted by an obstacle. He was diagnosed with dyslexia. Bruce admits dyslexia made him afraid of school and of his teachers. This lack of enthusiasm caused him to flunk 2nd grade. But in 5th grade, Bruce discovered he was the fastest runner in the entire school. He admitted that sports became his little niche in life. Bruce attended Newton High School, where he excelled in all aspects of sports. He was a 3-time water skiing champion in Eastern States competition and New York's all-state pole vault and high jump champion. After high school, Bruce received a football scholarship to Graceland College in Iowa. Unfortunately, he suffered a leg injury and was put on the sidelines, fearing his career was over. But 16 months later, Bruce was playing on the basketball team and running track. Bruce realized sports was his greatest strength in life, and he began to train himself to be the best athlete he could be. In 1970, Bruce completed his first decathlon. According to the Biographical Dictionary of American Sports, James D. Wallen wrote his collection of events is the most grueling and comprehensive test of strength, skill, speed, and endurance in an athletic competition. After this, Bruce decided he could do more with his abilities than what he was doing. Bruce's football coach at Graceland convinced him to train for the 1972 Olympics. Bruce trained for 1 year to try out for the Olympic team. His chances were slim because only the top 3 athletes in the United States are chosen. Yet after each day and after each event, he kept raising his place in the competition. For Bruce to make the team, he had to beat his opponent by 18 seconds in the 100-meter dash, and Bruce beat him by 21 seconds. He placed 10th in the 1972 Olympics. However, competing in the Olympics only made Bruce fight harder and train more. In 1974 and 1976, Bruce won the Amateur Athletic Union Decathlon, and in 1975, he won the Pan American Games. These successes got him chosen for the 1976 Olympic team. Bruce broke the world record by scoring 8,634 points in the decathlon, winning the gold medal. This feat earned him the title of the world's greatest athlete. After this incredible victory, Bruce decided to retire and start pursuing other things, such as capitalizing on his fame and starting a family. He co-authored 2 books, The Decathlon Challenge in 1977 and Bruce Jenner's Guide to Family Fitness in 1978. Bruce has realized that dyslexia was the reason he achieved greatness. He wrote to Kids Running, a website designed to promote running to kids, saying, "If I had not been dyslexic, I would not have won the Olympic Decathlon Games. Dyslexia made me outwork the next guy, and if I had not been dyslexic, I wouldn't have needed sports." Today, Bruce supports many non-profit charitable organizations and is very committed to youth. He also served on the Council of Champions and National Dyslexia Research Foundation. He supports athletes and entertainers for kids and also served on the board of a Dream Foundation granting wishes to adults with terminal illnesses. In 1986, he was inducted into the Olympic Hall of Fame and the Bay Area Hall of Fame. He also became a highly respected motivational speaker. Bruce has achieved more than he could ask for in his career and also in his personal life. He has an enormous, wonderful family and 4 children from previous marriages and met the love of his life, Kris Kardashian, in 1990. With a combination of both families, Bruce is a proud father of 10 kids and has been named Father of the Year. Bruce's overwhelming success could be talked about endlessly, and he has been quoted saying, "I love life and I want to live it. Activity and variety and the next challenge around the bend, and my kids keep me excited and inspired. I wouldn't have it any other way." Bruce has truly made himself into an all-American man. Please join me in welcoming the world's greatest athlete, Bruce Jenner.